Donte, what's the challenges of facing a rookie quarterback who you really don't have a whole lot of tape on, and a team that has a new coach? I guess there's a lot I know you guys go in this game with.
Just really just taking advantage of what you do have, taking advantage of stuff you could, pull a good game plan from. And our coaches is really smart. They've been doing a great job to get us a pretty solid game plan, regardless of the lack of resources, I should say.
Was it your first time being named team captain?
Yeah.
And how were you told and what did you think?
Oh, I was told by Coach Rule that my teammates had voted for me. I thought he was playing. I didn't think it was real, but it's definitely something that I carry for the rest of my life, man. Just knowing that these guys, these grown men who have their own families, who lead their own families, pick you to help lead the team, and that just says a lot about how they view me and, that they respect me. And I'm just, working to come in every day just to be, that guy for them and somebody who can lead by example and just work every day. I'm sorry?
Why do you think he was joking?
I don't know. It's kind of the relationship we have. I just thought, it was, but he was serious, and he told me that he happy for me, man. That he trusts me, and he's confident that I can have these guys, just going. It's really just not about like telling, doing. It's just really just about leading by example. I think that's the biggest thing for me that I carry from this.
How often do you think about how far you've come for this organization?
Who said that? Yeah. Oh, I can't see with the mask. I ain't know who said that. How often do I think? I think about it every day, man. I think about it every day. I think about how people gave up on me, didn't think that I was the caliber player that I knew I was. They just thought it was all talk, and dealing with injuries too. Obviously some things that you can't quite control. But I definitely just thought that that people gave up on me, so I felt like the chip on my shoulder just grew, and I never really went into any off-season workouts, or any games, just thinking about any of that. But it just definitely adds fuel to the fire, man. Every day I wake up, I thank God about where I come from, and just continue to try to elevate every day.
Last year you were harboring injury with the toe, and now you're going into the season fully healthy. You talked about the chip on your shoulder. How excited are you to go out there and prove it?
Super excited. Mostly excited about the supporting cast I have around me, man. I got a lot of great players, a lot of hardworking players around me, man, that just make me want to go out there and just worry about my 111, because I know those guys are gonna go out there and do what they got to do. So I tried not to get too caught up on last year, but I definitely carry over some things from last year, like just perseverance and just my ability to just work through everything and just try to get through everything with a smile and take one day at a time. So that's definitely something that I carry over from last year. But for the most part, I just try to just take it one day at a time and thank God every day that I am healthy, but just continue to just stay healthy.
Donte, what can you guys do defensively to kind of throw some wrinkles at a rookie quarterback, and should that be a matchup that works to y'all's advantage?
I mean, even though he's a rookie, he's obviously he's really talented. But with any quarterback, whether it's a veteran or a rookie, we just gonna try to get as much pressure, get in the paint as much as we can, and just try to affect them as well as we can, and cover our butts off on the back end.
What have you seen out of him? Like Phil was telling us today, there wasn't a lot of preseason tape on him. Is he going to play a whole lot? Zach?
I'm sorry.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
And then Phil was saying there wasn't a ton of preseason
Yeah.
tape. Just wondering what you've seen in that sample.
He definitely 20 passes, 20 pass attempts, 15 for 20. You definitely see the confidence. You definitely see the poise. He obviously has a strong arm, really talented. But we just it's our job to go out there and just make it tough on him and just show him some stuff and do what we do. But other than that, the talent's there, the confidence is there. If you ask me, the swagger is there. He has it all. But we're gonna be ready to go on Sunday.
You said that 15 to 20 pretty quickly. You've watched all 20, haven't you?
Most definitely, probably 20 times. Probably 20 times.
Donte, if I could ask you to reflect on being named team captain, how do you think you're different today than when you first started this organization? How did you get there?
Well, it's crazy that now that I'm older, I listen more. You know what I'm saying? I listen more, and I actually absorb coaching. I actually absorb, Coach Rule and these guys is, scheming the plan and, just their brand. You know what I'm saying? I think that this just being a football place, just a football atmosphere, a bunch of football guys around. I think this just the perfect home for me, the perfect place that that was able to mature. And Coach Rule and them, they were on me from the start. From the time they got here, they were on me just about maturing and about, because they wasn't worrying really about the football. It's just all about just maturing. And I think that's one thing that I just kind of coming into year 4 wasn't thinking about, like, being a team captain, just thinking about just like maturing and just leading by example. I think that, and I think my teammates noticed that about me, from OTAs till now. They just notice my growth and how every day I just try to come in and just be the same guy, but just try to elevate every day. So
I know it's only in practice with you when you see Christian, but when you look as a defender and you look across the other line and see Christian in the backfield and this offense without Christian in the backfield, what's the difference?
I mean, he's an all-pro. He's one of the top backs in the league. It's just a big difference, and just how versatile he is, and the fact that he can beat you so many ways. So it's definitely different. He gives us a fierce running attack and a guy out the backfield that can catch the ball. So I mean, he's as advertised.
Is there a fear factor, or?
I wouldn't say a fear factor, but it's definitely you're definitely gonna prepare to come out there to work.
Donte, when you see that C on your jersey on Sunday, you step out on the field, is there any chance that you feel like any more pressure you'll put on yourself, knowing that, like, I gotta rep this, and I got guys who are looking to me now, maybe even more so than years past?
I mean, first thought, cause I literally thought about it like all last night, man. First thought, yeah, it was that pressure, this, that. But nah, I'm just gonna go out there and I'm just gonna go play, man. This wasn't picked. I wasn't picked the captain based on performance and based on abilities, and it was just strictly based on my way to lead and the fact that my teammates have trusted me. So I'm not gonna really make it too much about performance. I'm just gonna go out there and just do what I do and play. I'm pretty confident in the way I play this game, and I'm pretty confident on the way my teammates play this game. So we're just gonna go out there and play together. I'm not trying to go. I mean, pressure's on. You know what I'm saying? It's the opening week. The pressure's on. That's the pressure right there. I can't make anything added to it. I'm just gonna go out there and just play ball and and rep it how I'm supposed to.
Donte, related question: was your leadership in the room take on greater importance these first 2 weeks with a veteran like AJ?
Yeah. I mean, but we all we don't have a. Everybody's a leader. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can come up. Like Keith Taylor can come up and run a meeting because he has the amount of preparation. Stanley, like we all are looked at as leader because we all respect each other as such. So I wouldn't say that I'm taking on a bigger role. I ask JC questions. I ask Stanley questions. I ask, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of just bouncing off each other. But like I said, I'm just thankful that my guys see me as a captain and and because I know the guys when I first got here who I seen as captains and who I seen lead, and you know what I'm saying. So I just blessed and I'm grateful.
Donte, when you're going into a season where it's your contract year and you're up after the season, I mean, how big of a motivation is that for you as well? And would you have liked to get something done before this started, or is that still possible?
I'm just working on just playing football, man. I felt like I was ready to go, regardless of contract. I was out in and out of the season all last year, so I'm just based off that. I'm ready to go and get out there and just play. I'm not too much contract season is provoking any of that. It's just the fact that I was in and out. I'm just ready to get back out there with my guys and play ball and taking one game at a time. So. I mean, that's not for me to say. I'm just here. My teammates voted me, so I don't know.
Donte, as far as defense, your coaches have talked a lot about the versatility of certain guys. How much do you feel like this defense is maybe more versatile than it's been in the past?
We got a lot of guys who can do a lot of things. Like Frankie. Frankie can play everywhere. He can play in the linebacker. He can play on the D line. Brian can play everywhere. Hassan can play everywhere. Chin can play everywhere. So we just have a lot of guys who can do a lot of things and help us in different ways. So we just take it as like that, and and Coach Snow and the guys, they do a great job of putting stuff together for guys can complement each other. So
Have they asked you to do anything different than maybe you've done?
just play corner, baby. Just play corner.
Talking about that complementary nature of the defense, how much has it changed, and is it perhaps even a little more dangerous with that front seven to help you guys out of the back end helping out the front seven, so that way they're getting pressure, you guys can cover? Has that gotten better with the additions and the practice that's going in?
Most definitely. It takes time to gel together and get on the same page. We was thankful to have OTAs this year, and we had a pretty stout camp to where we got a lot of things done. We built a lot of chemistry, just hung out a lot, just really just doing stuff like that. But I wouldn't say it got more dangerous. We just gelled together more.
How does that change things? Because I remember last year there was talk about you guys not having familiarity with each other to play with the guy next to you. Now you have an off season, you know each other, you have chemistry. How does that change things along the defense to now have that more camaraderie?
Oh, it changes things a lot. Some of our small points came because we were like a little bit, not like together, gel together. We was like learning as we go. We started off our first beginning of the season on iPads. You know what I'm saying? So, just like you say, just getting together and just being able to be together, going out to Spartanburg, just building that chemistry, watching film after, talking after, stuff like that. Lifting together and stuff like that. But it helped us a lot because we a young team. We got a lot of young guys on the defense, our young guys on the offense. So just getting together and just building that camaraderie with the amount of athlete and versatile players we have, it can only help us grow.
All right, Donte, you talked about Jeremy. You can play everywhere. With him going into this season, coaches were saying he's going to be primarily in the secondary with you guys at safety, but obviously he'll still move around. What have you seen from him in terms of him going with that role and knowing he's still dangerous enough to put anywhere on the field?
He's just he's a guy who wants to be put in those positions, man. He wants to be, he wants to wear the anchor on his back because he know that what it does for the defense. So he's definitely grown as a mature player. He's definitely grown with his football IQ. He's just not out there just flying around. He's actually out there seeing things and letting stuff develop. So I definitely see a lot of growth out of Chin. And I expect a huge year from especially now that he get to be on the back end and where he started off at, and I feel like he's gonna do big things this year because he's been really like honing in on his football IQ and not just working on being a super athlete like he is. So.